Vintage Fan Collector 1939. Here is an update video on this 1946 Eskimo 12-inch 3-speed oscillating table fan, model 45K. If you remember in the last video, I had to bring my vintage fan collectors guide out here. I have a collector's guide to electric fans book, and I had to bring that out here. This fan is in there, which is good. This fan's in that book, which is good. Well, turns out I didn't need to, because when I flipped this fan on its bottom side here, this tag right here was actually inside the base. This was put on backwards where you couldn't see the nameplate, but here it is. Zoom in on it just a little bit. 105 to 120 volts, 55 watts, model 45K, 60 cycle, Burstead Manufacturing Company. This fan, as you may know, I got it for Easter last year. That's what I mentioned in the last video anyway. The fan, I got around to rewiring it yesterday. Show the original wire. Here it is. This is not original. This came off of my GE Vortelex 12-inch oscillating fan. This fan, or that GE Vortelex fan, this is what this gray wire came out of, or it came off that fan. This black wire that is spliced onto this, I took it off the Emerson 79648-AP-G government fan, which I'm going to be restoring. But anyway, the fan runs really good. It doesn't oscillate. I'll show the gearbox on this. If I haven't shown the gearbox already, that it's removed, here it is. The chrome on this is just, I need to get all this out of it. There's a bunch of pitting and rust in here, but it's still got a nice finish to it. You can kind of see my camera. Just look at that. Anyway, the badge is right here. Eskimo. Show the original wire. Here's the original wire that came off of it. There is the end that went into the fan. I'm not gonna take the base plate off in this video. Well, I guess I can. I'll have to run the fan for y'all first. But this is the end that went into the base. And this is the plug right here. I had to replace this cord though, because I went to use this fan one day looked at the wire before I plugged it in, just knowing it was all brittle, and I flexed the wire or something, and this happened. I was like, I shouldn't use that. So I replaced it. There are some remains of the original wire inside the base right here. Well, on this cord, there's still some wire in there that is thankfully not all crumbly. So there's that. Now it's much safer to run now, and the wire nuts somebody had put on, they were just sitting on there. They were barely tight on the wire. And I was like, well, I also am glad I wasn't even using this fan anyway, but I fixed it. And it runs good, so let's go put this wire away and run it. Run the fan. All right, let's plug the fan in. Here we go. Okay, no explosions. Whoa. I don't want to be kicking the tripod. Because that's not good. It makes the camera shake all the time. 106.2 volts, 60 hertz. Go to amps. And let's go to high. We are pulling 0.799 amps with power factor 0.60. This fan's trying to oscillate. There was a screw back in here, like back behind the head, trying to hold it in place. Let's go to medium. This is such a good running fan. 0.719 amps. Medium. 0.639 amps. What was the power factor on medium again? Uh, 0.60 watts. 51.5, 53.2. Amps. Well, let's go to medium. It needs to stay right there. The amps on medium are 0.719, 46 watts, 44.8. Let's go to low. $38.6, okay. 36.8 watts. Or 38.6 watts. What is going on with me today? There we go. All right. Super quiet on low. I do have to get the microphone charged up, but I figured, you know what, we'll film it without the microphone anyway. Let's go to off, to spin down. All right. Before we end the video, I have something else that I'm gonna show in this one that you're gonna get to see in the next video. So let me do that real quick. Put this back on the display shelf. Here it is. This is a Zero model 1275. And I got this for my birthday a few years ago. I rewired it this morning. This one is, it also has, well, it still has the gearbox in it. The oscillation parts are in this bag. The oscillator parts are in this bag. And they are very rough. But here's the fan for the next video that I'm gonna make on this one. I need to get something uploaded because I haven't filmed in a while. But anyway, make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe to Vintage Fan Collector 1939. Bye.